Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now. This video is brought to you by MPEC Printery, specializing in t-shirt printing, posters, and shipping from the USA. Call 876-775-6692 or 876-337-7374. Andy Gone Nuts, 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is also brought to you by BLC Jamaica Security Electronics, specializing in alarm system, video surveillance, camera system or CCTV, barrier system, gate automation, and access control. Call 876-320-7711. That's 876-320-7711 or 876-351-1105. That's 876-351-1105. Good morning. How's everybody? I hope everybody is doing well. My name is Simon Preston and welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the channel where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So folks, if you haven't already, smash the like button and then hit the subscribe button. Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure to hear from you guys. And what I would like to do in this video is basically provide some updates for you guys in relation to Jamaican football, the General Secretary statement, my observations from it based on the information that has been presented. And the first area I want to talk about is the Gold Cup. Now, as you know, the Gold Cup last year, well, 2021, it feels like last year, doesn't it, though? In 2021, Jamaica went to the quarterfinals, right? And in that tournament, Jamaica defeated Suriname 2-0, Guadeloupe 2-1, fell 1-0 to Costa Rica, and 1-0 to the United States. The remarks that were mentioned was that it was a spirited display within the competition, and I would have to say that it did give those, it was spirited in that aspect. I will say that in terms of my personal expectation, it was just disappointing that we didn't get to a semifinals. I think that Jamaica, in terms of the caliber of team that Jamaica is right now within CONCACAF, that Jamaica should be a minimum going to the semifinals of every Gold Cup moving forward. Every Gold Cup that Jamaica goes into, the minimum expectation should be a semifinal appearance. The absolute minimum. That's where it should be. Sean, 3679 says, big up, Simon. How are you doing? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well and the family is also doing okay as well. The General Secretary's report also comprised the facilities report, which showed improvements to the facilities at the Jamaica Football Federation, and it has been very, very good changes. It made adjustments from the carpets to newly installed flooring and a much more open technical space. And there was also some adjustments made to the staircase and board railings, and also installation as it relates to Wi-Fi boosters and installation of new metal window frames and windows. And there are some uninstallation of the defective windows. So there's improvements that have been made all across the board. And as it relates to the targets, the things that the organization wanted to accomplish, those are the things that have been accomplished, you could say. The artificial turf, perimeter fencing, relocation, that has been done. The marketing manager's office are relocated. Independent area for facilities department and hosting of the equipment, that has also been upgraded as well. So in this 156-page document, what I want to highlight for you is some things that the General Secretary has made mention about, and you could say room for improvement, things that are still there to be worked upon, processed, and everything of that nature. Now, there was the marketing report as it relates to the reach that they had on different social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and so on. And they spoke about the growth, especially on Instagram, from 2020 to 2021. It made the point that in their Instagram page reached almost a million people tried to reach the Jamaica Football Federation's page. There's over 1.2 million profile visits, and the reach 759,000. That represents a 1,200% increase over 2020. So during the period of the pandemic, people are always checking Instagram as the first source, first pathway for information. There, as you know, October 19, 2022, there was notice given as it relates to the special general meeting. As you know, the Congress was held on Tuesday, December 20, and everybody was aware of this in particular. It spoke about the minutes, the details of that, and also the financial report and the statements up to December 31, 2021. Richard Crawford says, whisper, lit. Yeah. Sean 3679 says, does the Caribbean Cup exist? Because I saw that the CONCACAF recently uploaded a video where all tournament of the year began. I saw the Caribbean Cup in it also. So Sean, the Caribbean Cup was dissolved. It was dissolved. Yep, that's right. It was dissolved. So 2017 it dissolved. So there's no longer a Caribbean Cup of that nature. So yeah, that's where we are right now. You know? We'll see if it can be reintroduced. Personally, I would love for it to be reintroduced, but I don't see it happening right now at all. I think that is something that is, I don't think we're going to see that at this point in time. There's an audit that was done, an independent auditor's report, and they concluded on the appropriateness of management use, and the information was together. It showed everything needed as it relates to the assets, the current assets, the liabilities, things that need to be taken care of. All of that in relation to the financial statements were present. And after that, the constitution of the JFF was also involved in it as well. Laws, regulations, Congress information. And it also spoke about standing orders of the Congress and that information that is comprised in it. So it was informative. And I know many people are saying, what about the under 20s? What about the Recce girls? So this report is 2021. So in the 2022 report, that is when we'll see that information. So that everybody is fully aware of this and the contents of it that entails within it. So the Nations League is a new format. The Nations League is not a Caribbean Cup. The Nations League is a tournament that replaced the Caribbean Cup. Yes. CFU needs to reintroduce it. Well, Sean, the reality of the situation is that when I had a conversation with the president of the Caribbean Football Union, Randy Harris, he said that the only way that the Caribbean Cup would be introduced is if corporate sponsors come on board. And he says that it is extremely difficult in the Caribbean to get corporate sponsors on board. Corporate sponsors, one, to reintroduce the Caribbean Cup, and two, it would have to be a tournament that is hosted outside of the FIFA window. So most likely, this tournament, the Caribbean Cup, will be played in either December or January, which, as we know, is outside of the FIFA window, which means, by extension, that the players that will be eligible for these Caribbean teams would either be those playing in North America or Scandinavia. English-based players, Dutch-based players, French-based players would not be available for the Caribbean Cup, as they will be in season during this period of time. So as it relates to the Caribbean Cup, it's quite simple. The tournament itself, well, they need sponsors, and it would not be played in a FIFA window. Personally, for me, I would love to see the competition reintroduced. I have a bitter taste in my mouth that Trinidad and Tobago has won 8 Caribbean Cup titles and Jamaica has only won 6. I have a bitter taste in my mouth about that. I grimace about it every day that Trinidad are the kings of the Caribbean when it should be Jamaica. I really, really feel a way about it. Jamaica has 6 Caribbean Cup titles, Trinidad has 8. So I feel bad about this. I really, really do, honestly. So that's how I feel about the matter. So I'm hopeful, Sean. I'm really, really hopeful that there will be a reintroduction of the Caribbean Cup. We're just gonna have to give it time and energy, but it will come. So yeah, that's something for us to bear in mind, folks. So folks, let me know your thoughts in the comments below about this. Tell me, how you feel about this information. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content.
This video is brought to you by MPEC Printery, specializing in t-shirt printing, posters, and shipping from the USA. Call 876-775-6692 or 876-337-7374. Andy Gone Nuts, 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is also brought to you by BLC Jamaica Security Electronics, specializing in alarm system, video surveillance, camera system or CCTV, barrier system, gate automation, and access control. Call 876-320-7711. That's 876-320-7711 or 876-351-1105. That's 876-351-1105.